The last couple of years in this business, I've had some of the most fun and financially rewarding times of my entire 23-year career. Back in 2011, when I had to take almost a year off, just to recharge, just to heal, because I needed to heal physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all the way around, after so many years of hard-fought action inside a wrestling ring, a full-time schedule for almost 15 years at that point. And when I decided to step back in the ring, I promised myself I'm going to make my own schedule. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be healthy. That was always my whole goal. And that went well, and it worked good. You know, all of a sudden I was having fun. I was my own boss. I was making more money than I could count. Big Money Matt was born. I was doing the whole gig. I was enjoying life. It was really, really good. And I was still getting to live my dream. I was getting to fulfill my passion of being a pro wrestler. 8 months ago, Impact Wrestling called. I rejoined Jeff on the national stage. And it was great. It was the Hardy Boys riding again. You know, and after all these years, 23 years together, me and him have been doing this. And still, at the top of our game, we came back. We had great matches against the Wolves, against Team 3D, against anybody they put into the ring with us. And I noticed as time went on, I kept my Big Money Matt schedule. At one point, not only was I working with TNA on a handshake deal, doing other TV events, I also kept my full-time territorial schedule, where I was a heavyweight champion in 8 of the promotions I worked for. And I noticed 3 or 4 months ago, I was starting to wear down. I was starting to physically be tired. I was mentally tired. I was emotionally tired. I was drained. I was overworking myself. And I know that was something I'd promised myself when I got back into this game that I wasn't going to do. And then a couple months ago, James Storm took his cowboy, hit my brother over the back of the head. He fell off the cage on the steel steps on the ground. And for the first time, my brother's career was in jeopardy. And I didn't know if my brother was going to be okay, both physically and mentally. I'd never seen him in that state before. So, besides just being worn down for my schedule, overwhelming myself, besides being focused on getting revenge on James Storm, besides being worried about the health of my baby brother, I could just tell I was burning out. I wasn't focused. I had totally lost my focus. Watching myself the last few weeks on Impact Wrestling, hadn't necessarily been happy with what I saw. So this last Friday night, I tuned in to Impact Wrestling on Destination America, and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I got revenge on James Storm and the Revolution. I promised them I was going to cost them those damn tag team titles, and I did. I came in, hit a very deserving twist of fate on Abyss. Next thing you know, the Wolves are the TNA tag team champions. Also on that evening, I had a singles match with Bram. I was closing in for the kill. I was about to hit his ass with a twist of fate. He pulled the referee in front of me. I moved him out of the way. Bram kicked me in the nuts, and he beat me. Oh, boy, that pissed me off watching it. And it wasn't the fact that he kicked me in the nuts and beat me. That's not what really pissed me off. What pissed me off is that I let him do that. I allowed him to do that. You see, these last couple years of making my own schedule, being my own boss, overworking myself, making money everywhere I go, being Big Money Matt, I got soft. I've lost my killer instinct. I got soft. I was trying to get back to the business. It made me soft. Even looking at my physical appearance, being a 40-year-old training like I'm 25, it made me soft. No more. Today, things change. Today, I formulated a brand new strategy, a diet, a training, a workout plan where I'll eat, sleep, and train like a 40-year-old. Not like a 25-year-old. All these guys I'm stepping in the ring with. I have to work twice. I have to work 3 times as hard as these guys. I'm going to put that in line. I'm going to get myself in check. I am going to fully focus on TNA and my future there. That also means today I'm going to call John Gabbert. I'm going to call Dixie Carter. And I'm going to negotiate a full-time return to Impact Wrestling. That is my goal. I have tunnel vision on Impact Wrestling and getting Jeff back in the ring, and me and him getting 100% healthy and winning the TNA tag team titles. I'm not just going to sit here and tell you we're going to do it. I promise we're going to win the TNA tag team titles. I swear we're going to win the TNA tag team titles. The more I've looked at this whole situation, I realize I have to change. If I'm going to compete in the professional wrestling industry, I am going to do it at the very highest level. And to do that, I got to get myself right, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And so does my brother. I'm going to set a goal and I'm going to set an end game. End game number 1. win the TNA Tag Team titles. In game number 2, after that's done, I'm going to go on to become the #1 performer in Impact Wrestling. I'm going to become the baddest guy on the roster. I have to be reinvigorated. I have to be reinvented. I have to be re-energized. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit here and say Matt Hardy's back. But I can promise you, I'm not going to take any more half measures. In the next few weeks on Impact Wrestling, you're going to see a Matt Hardy that you ain't ever seen before.
Keep coming back. I got a family to feed.
Get with it, boy.